It's Monday, October 9th, 2023. I'm David Ellis with the Ellis Report on Capital Media HD 99.3. St. Michael Southeast MP and Senior Minister Sandhya Bradshaw has told her constituents that she's hearing their concerns about the Queen Elizabeth Hospital.
I hear the cries of Barbadians about long waits at the hospital. I hear the cries of people over appointments.
She gives this assurance.
And I have had the commitment from both Prime Minister and Minister Walker that a number of the concerns that have been expressed to me are being addressed and will be addressed. With that assurance, I want to assure you, the public, that they can't silence me on this issue.
Oil prices have jumped on concerns that the situation in Israel and Gaza could disrupt output from the Middle East. Brent crude, the international benchmark, climbed by $2.50 a barrel to $87.05, while U.S. prices also rose. Israel and Palestinian territories are not oil producers, but the Middle Eastern region accounts for almost a third of global supply. The U.S. dollar and the Japanese yen inched higher as Israel says it is still fighting Palestinian militants in multiple places near the border with Gaza. More than 700 people have been killed in Israel since Hamas launched its attacks on Saturday morning, and almost 500 have died in Gaza after Israel launched massive retaliatory strikes. An Israeli spokesman says many Israelis are being held hostage as well.
And that number, I think in the coming days, will be revealed officially, but at this time I can only say that we are talking about many Israelis.
And as Israel retaliates, the people of Gaza have no place to run.
This is a tiny strip of land that's been under a blockade for 16 years by Israel and Egypt, and there's no way for people there to leave, not even through Egypt's border, except if you have the few that might have the right permissions and paperwork. So people in Gaza, some of them see this as a response to collective punishment. Others are terrified about the price they might have to pay for something Hamas did.
In Barbados, a public meeting by a group of concerned citizens last evening heard criticism of government policy on food price increases. This man called for the Prime Minister to do more.
Nobody should be getting 800% markup on items. It is ridiculous.
Kimar Stewart was among those responding to the concern.
But if you recognize, along with the campaign, financiers, or the government, are persons who are into the retailing of food. So therefore they will not do anything to affect the profit margins of these big conglomerates who uses Barbados' foreign exchange to put goods to the entire Caribbean.
Over the next 3 days, government lawyers in Britain are expected to tell the country's top court that it should overturn a ruling that declared unlawful a plan to deport migrants to Rwanda. Today's weather forecast, partly cloudy with a few brief isolated light showers. I'm David Ellis with the Ellis Report on Capital Media HD 99.3.